Big plays of the week. Now, folks, we've talked about this in the past. Sports betting coming to Ohio. How exciting is that? January 1st. We want to remind everybody it's just pizza money. Nothing more than you can't handle. And if you feel like you've got a problem, Gambler Hotline, 1-800-589-9966. We only want to see you playing with pizza money. But, guys, you're so hot. Browns, New England, over under 42 points.
Well, I don't know. At halftime the other day, all the Browns fans who listened to my over call, they were happy because they won. They won by halftime on the over call with that. So, and I keep going on my homilies about these overs and stuff, and I still want to stay with that. But in my head, I have the Bill Belichick game, the Monday night game against Buffalo last year, and in my head where the Patriots went to Buffalo, and they did not throw a single pass in the whole game. They ran every play. I do not think it'll be that extensive this week, but the running game and slowing the game down could make my over statements a little more challenging.
So over under 42. Let's hear it.
I'm still staying with overs.
Over. Hanford?
I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the over too. I think.
And mainly because, I know Bill. He doesn't care exactly everything I say, but his attention to detail. Somebody within the organization will be listening to this stuff. So there was also a kind of a part when he was here, and I don't mind being incredibly boring, as long as I win. But sometimes even when you come back to your own hometowns, you want to show that you're a little creative and that you have some cool stuff. So you got to look for some nuances in this game for sure.
All right, nuances. That'll take us to our single star, Cincinnati Bengals traveling to New Orleans Saints. What are they saying in Cincinnati today?
Well, they're saying that I took them to win. They covered, okay? So they may not be happy that they lost, but we save face.
Bengals giving one at New Orleans. Hanford, what do you say?
Boy, I tell you what, New Orleans, all of a sudden, well, they had a good game yesterday. They played pretty well. Bengals, as we all know, lost to the Baltimore Ravens. This is a tough one, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the Saints. I think they found something in that offense. I'm going to go with the Saints.
Bernie?
Yeah, I still have my Joe Burrow crush going. Their offensive line's been woeful, though. He's taken an inordinate amount of hits. And I'm hoping that they get – I'm probably not hoping they win from our division standpoint, but from a young quarterback, a guy who I really like to see, he's taking way too many hits right now.
Yeah.
All right, that takes us to our three-star. Baltimore traveling to the Giants. Giants' big victory in London. Can you imagine that plane ride home for the Packers and Aaron Rodgers? Oh, I'd love to see Aaron Rodgers crying on that plane. All right, Ravens -5 at the Giants. And by the way, does John Harbaugh get bailed out by that kicker time and time again?
Oh, my God. That's
gosh.
why I didn't understand last week why he had that terrible decision. But
all right, Ravens -5 at the Giants.
That's going to be a tough one because Baltimore, obviously, they're back on the winning track, and the Giants right now, 4-1. They all of a sudden, they got this kid. He is just something else. But I think I'm gonna go against the Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Giants because Baltimore's defense still lacking a little bit, but I'm gonna go with the Giants.
Yeah, and the 5 points that the Giants are getting at home.
Yeah,
I'm a Brian Dable fan from his Browns days.
Hey, he's got the players. I think he's got the players.
And he's been implementing Barkley, and one of the things that you see is his game management and his ability to use his guys has been impeccable.
All right, let's go to the 5-star Tampa Bay giving 8 to the Steelers. Now, I got to say, did you see that roughing the passer on Tom Brady? Bernie, you would get knocked out.
Yeah, God, I wish I had those referees back in the day,
You got your ankles broken. There was no penalty. I'm not kidding. That guy just blew a kiss on the cheek of Brady, and they threw for roughing the passer.
That would put
how's that ref and Giselle even going to think that he has concussion problems with that type of star treatment out there?
Buccaneers -8. And by the way, Kenny Pickens, what a debut yesterday. Not what we were expecting. -8 at Pittsburgh, Hanford.
Buccaneers are playing. They're another team that's finally figured it out. So I'm going with the Buccaneers.
I'm
Pittsburgh can't beat.
I'm a Tom Brady fan. I got bad info last week on the at Pittsburgh call, but this one is at Pittsburgh.
Analytics team. Right?
This
There's
is
a lot going
Kenny,
on behind the scenes.
This is Kenny Pickett's home opener, and it's with Tampa coming up north with the colder weather. Hopefully the
Bernie's supposed to be 75.
Yeah, well, it's the wind and I still call it Three Rivers Stadium, Heinz Stadium. The weather and the weather and the way the Steelers played last week, and the way that Tampa Bay is they're winning, but they're not playing at peak form right now. That's a lot of points to give it home.
This is a get-right game for them.
So you're going Steelers, Bern?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. Good for
All
you.
right. Now, fans, we got to tell you, this is something special. We've been teasing this.
Ooh.
Tomorrow, before we get to this game, though, that's not what I'm talking about here. Tomorrow, top men are boarding the Big Play private jet, flying out to Las Vegas to talk about the hottest show on the internet with DraftKings, FanDuel, MGM, and all the top operators. You're going to want to stay tuned. We're hoping within the next week or two, we're going to have a massive announcement. You're going to come to this show for all your sports betting needs. Hang with us. And that's going to lead us to the bonus game right now. The game of the week, guys. Bills minus 2.5 at the Chiefs. Let's throw it out there. What do you think, Hanford?
Boy, this is a tough one. This is really a tough one. You got two teams that are playing extremely well right now. Kansas City, obviously, we know Mahomes, and then you got the Bills. Woo! Boy, I'm gonna go with the Bills because their defense is playing well and they're putting up some points. But I'm gonna go with the Bills. I think the Bills are gonna take this one.
Well, I'm literally scarred from being at Arrowhead Stadium and having my elbow ripped out of my joint there. So it's hard for me to go.
I knew you were going to go there.
It's hard for me to go against the Chiefs there, but my massive bro crush on Josh Allen and the hype factor of what happened to them last year. Buffalo's playing good. I'm doing Buffalo.
So there you have it. We're going to keep you guys on the record. Keep this hot streak going. Remember, folks, it's only pizza money. Shout out Master Pizza. With that, throw it back to you,
that guy who ended up with a car from me yesterday on the over. He didn't say that at halftime.